Hello IITG Junta, this is VJ Aditya. So we're finally done with one of the most awaited nights of Alcheringa 2013, SAAZ, Fastest Feet in Rhythm. So today we have with us Mr. Jason, Mr. Shasha and Mr. Theo. First of all, welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Thank you. Namaskar.
Namaskar.
Oh, awesome.
And I have to say this, sir, you guys put up a brilliant and a killer show and an amazing amalgamation of both the Indian and the Western culture, right?
Thank you.
So we would like to know, how did you guys come up with this idea?
It all started in 2004 at the American Dance Festival in North Carolina.
Okay.
Alcher'13.flv and I were invited to the American Dance Festival to do a show called Festival of the Feet, and it featured tap dance, Kathak, and flamenco. So at that point we met backstage. I was jamming. He got my attention. We decided to jam a little bit backstage, and that was pretty much the beginning of the conversation. And after that show, we decided we wanted to develop our own two-man show. And it led to us creating a show that now tours not only the US, but tours around India. We've done a tour of Australia. We've done a tour in the Hawaiian Islands. So it's now becoming worldwide, and it's affecting people in a really positive way. So, I mean, it's great to see the reaction. I mean, even tonight, the crowd was really excited and energized, and I mean, we felt the energy on stage and tried to feed it back right to the people, and I think we all felt the same feeling in there tonight, and I think that's what it's all all right there.
Exactly, so it was a killer performance indeed. So what actually inspired you to take up tap dancing? Because this is a form of dance which is really unheard of in India. And there are people who are willing to take up tap dancing, like after your performance get over, because I've overheard people, wanting to take up tap dancing. So any promotion, any training plans in India?
I would like to come back and teach some workshops here.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, definitely. I did some workshops in Bhopal thus far, and I've done some in Mumbai as well. I'd love to teach some more tap here, and I see there's an opportunity because there's a growing interest in people in dance and in music from the States, and tap dance is one of the oldest forms that comes from the United States. It's really a great way to connect our culture with the culture out here and just share what we have, because that's our history, and we don't have an older history as India, obviously, but this is one of the oldest things that the United States and America has to offer the world.
Some questions for you, Mr. Shasha. How did you guys meet? Like, was it in college, in school?
Actually, that's a very interesting question. We met on the plane on the way here.
Seriously?
Yeah, that was the second time I played with these guys. And also, there was no rehearsal.
Yeah.
Wow, how cool is that?
So, a week before I left for India, I didn't know anything. I didn't know what music I was playing, who I was playing with. I didn't know where we were playing. I didn't know if anybody was going to pick me up at the airport.
My mother was a tap dancer and is a tap lover. And while she did have a short career dancing, she got into academia.
Okay.
And so she's a professor of dance history, and she teaches at Hampshire College and Amherst College in the Five College area in Massachusetts. And she's written 2 books on the history of tap dance, and as well as many other publications and reviews, and she just created and compiled a huge database that includes really most of the tap dancers who made huge contributions to the art form.
Also share with us one of the most interesting incidents that you've had as a band.
Oh man.
They did not hide anything from us. This is
That's asking for trouble.
Yeah, I mean, oh boy. Well, I'll start with some clean stories. I know people want to hear the dirt, but and there's lots of it. Trust me, but you know, since a lot of people are gonna hear this, I'll go with, you know, just I can remember the tour in Hawaii, you know, the Hawaiian Islands, and we were hanging out. I think it was in my room and staying in these really plush resorts. I mean, I think the Fairmont resort chain, and every room had a balcony. So we were chilling out on a balcony, and all of a sudden we hear. So we look out in the ocean, and I mean, I'm talking about like not even that far out into the ocean, we see whales just popping up, blowing water in the air, and like, you know, coming up and down, and we're just like, yo, dude. I mean, I'm from New York City. I never seen a whale in my life, so it blew me away. You know, and just being in that environment with this show is like. Process on this one. Heel. Okay. Heel. So. Heel. Heel. So. Good. Heel. Okay. Heel. Heel. That's it. Yeah, man, it's pretty good.
So before leaving, can you just give us a message for all the IITG Junta?
Sure. Study hard. You know, follow your passion, man. Even if your passion is not what you're studying right now, you find it later in life. Do what's fun. Do what is enjoyable, but also do something challenging so that you continue to push yourself.